So Ohio State's gonna go play Notre Dame for the title. They beat Texas. It was a pretty electrifying game. I mean, but sometimes it always is a matter of a couple plays. It wasn't so much that Ohio State beat Texas in the sense that they beat them down. It just was really, two plays that really were the defining maker. Not even so much that late interception, because that was like kind of like an afterthought, but that that pass right before halftime, that little screen, and I don't know what kind of zone Texas was playing, but that's like some sandlot play there. Scorsese, the Texas head coach, got to do a better job on defense on that. That was blown coverage. But Texas had chances. They had momentum. They were able. It was a 14-14 game. Despite that, it was still a close game. It was still winnable for Texas. They played pretty good. They were able to get little screen passes, those little dink and dunks to the left, saved them quite a bit. They were moving the ball on Ohio State. Obviously, everyone's going to talk about the fourth down, the sack, the fumble recovery. That's one of the best endings to a game I've ever seen. I mean, that was a 14-point swing. And if Texas scores, at least gets a field goal, it's 21-17. If they at least get a touchdown, they kept having all those opportunities with those pass interference in the end zone. But that play call for that run, that scoop at the end, with that running, that flip was a bad call, And sometimes you got to play the percentages and do the right thing. But it's almost like it was karma against Texas, because it's like y'all were in the game, but there was a couple plays that just basically turned the game around. And Ohio State is a capitalist type of situation. Ryan Day's got to be one of the luckiest coaches I've ever seen, because, again, I'm going to say this again. When you lose two games, especially when you lost to number one team, you didn't get the chance to play them again in the playoff game. And usually, depends on which team we're talking about, they bury you behind outside the top 10, 12, or what have you, with two losses. But Ohio State's got a reputation, and there they are. And can't say that I'm exactly shocked or surprised that they won, because I just didn't feel Texas was quite on par. Texas did play pretty good. I'd say 80% of the game they were in it. But those two miscue, that non-tackling before the half, and then how that fumble recovery, that's 14 points. That's 28-point swing. If you don't give up that big play, or at the least you get a field goal with that one play, if you don't go in the end zone, the game might go on a little bit longer. It was that close. It was a close 28-14. It's not